Thanks for reminding me of that.
And welcome to Arlington, Texas, the Arlington Convention Center for the 2011 December version of the U.S. Open here in Greco-Roman. Into the finals at 55 kilos in the red for the U.S. Army, Spenser Mango, the 2008 Olympian, taking on Jermaine Hodge. We'll see Jeremiah Davis later. Jermaine Hodge, also of the Army. He is in the blue, the 1 and 2 seeds. 25-year-old Spenser Mango, the Olympian. Been on the last 3 U.S. World Teams, 9, 10, and 11. 4 in a row if you count the Olympics in '08. We're seeing some new rules in Greco-Roman. They really haven't impacted things dramatically. We've seen less 1-0, 0-1, 1-0s, that's for sure. Forced parterre only when there's no scoring. So that part is somewhat similar. Right now, Mango and Hodge, these two have battled for years at this weight. Hodge won the Open back in '09. Mango's won it in 2008, 2010, 2011. Hodge, the only wrestler in recent years to defeat Mango at this weight class. Mango has bumped up to 60 and taken some defeats, but at 55, Mango's been the man for a couple years. 45 seconds remain here in period number 1, so we're about 15 to go away from our first forced parterre of the final. And we will go to forced parterre. Mango will be on top because he's red, and it's the first period. So the onus is on Mango to score here. This is the exact same as the old rule. Of course, those dramatic rule changes back in 2005, which were changed prior to the World Team Trials. Mango with a gut wrench, about elbow deep, trying to lift. Trying to load, now switches off to a reverse lock with 15 to go. Mango to his feet. Tries to throw Hodge through, not going to happen in 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
And Jermaine Hodge will win the first period 1-0 by defending from the bottom position. Still best 2 out of 3 periods. The starting position slightly different. Instead of standing near each other, they're touching each other chest to chest, which throughout the course of this tournament seems to appear more of a shoulder to shoulder, lower part of the upper part of the chest. The official to my right, name withheld to protect the guilty, is not saying one thing one way or the other. And see, that's a good start. That's a chest-to-chest start. But then again, Mango's also like 5'0", so he doesn't really have to hunch down to go chest-to-chest. He could stand straight up. 10 seconds into the period. Hodge won the first by defending from parterre on bottom. Hodge originally from Hillsborough, North Carolina. Orange High School alum. 30 years old. Been a member of the Army's world-class athlete program for quite a while. Him and his brother Tyrone were extremely tough coming out of high school. Mango, a 2-time high school state champion in Missouri. Went straight to Greco. Had an offer at Truman State, which is now Truman University, but decided to forego college wrestling in Division II and concentrate on Greco. Younger brother Ryan, wrestling at Stanford, was an All-American last year at 125 pounds for Coach Jason Borelli. Under a minute and scoreless again. These two know each other very well, and even more so since Mango has joined the Army. $10 to go before we get to that parterre situation, should we remain scoreless by the time I finish this sentence.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
And parterre, now Mango has to defend. Right to a gut. Mango turning into it. Hodge trying to lift, trying to turn Mango and doesn't. Mango swimming forward, trying to create that friction between the wrists and the mat. 15 to go. Mango circling, crawling towards the center. Hodge trying to get a lift. Trying to readjust himself.
4, 3,
Mango flat on the mat.
1,
And we will go to a third period. So as we mentioned, we haven't had a whole lot of those 1-0, 1-0, 0-1, 1-0s. We are having one of them right now, and that's not binary code. 6 finals tonight. Go Greco women, Greco women, Greco women. Wait a minute, we'll go women twice because there's only 2 weights. I've got it in front of me, Randall. I don't need any help. Greco women, Greco, Greco women, Greco. Say that 3 times fast. This period brought to you by TFWC. Underway here in period number 3, Mango and Hodge. It's the second U.S. Open this year, but technically it would count for 2012. We're just calling it the December Open for separation purposes. Schedule accelerated due to the Olympic trials being in April. Hard to believe it's been 4 years, or approaching 4 years, since Mango represented the U.S. and took 8th at the 2008 Olympic Games. 25 years old. Neither of the Army coaches really saying much, which is actually quite a change. We're kidding, guys. Minute to go. No score. Max Nowry taking 3rd. Over on mat 3. That's the second stream. Log into mat.tv. Check both of the streams out. Be here tomorrow, bright and early. 35 seconds, so we're headed to another forced parterre.
3, 2, 1, time.
And we'll spin the wheel or go for the bag. Here comes the ball draw. Cue dramatic music. And it will be blue. So Hodge will be on top. Has the score. You don't really win the ball draw in this scenario unless you're extremely proficient in parterre. So Hodge has to turn Mango. He couldn't do it last period. Now he's going to go with the reverse starting position. Gonna try to get that lift. 20 to go. Trying to load to our right side if you're watching here at home. Now switching off to a front headlock position. 5 seconds to go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And Mango will defend. And take home his 3rd consecutive U.S. Open championship with a victory here at 55 kilos.